Hello everyone, welcome. This is Jacob. Let's have a flesh and blood discussion. There we go. You should know by now, this is called Flesh and Blood Monarch. This is the unlimited copy, and we're going to be busting this open today to try and get some cards so that we can list them online. Yeah, Flesh and Blood is changing rapidly. I'm not sure where things are going to be heading, but they look positive. I'm excited for the game. There's a lot of very exciting things happening. Everfest obviously was, announced, and this is Christmas Eve. So in the future, when you're watching this, they just had a brand new spoiler card that had come out, and it was kind of a you work together. So the first pack is the bauble. Wow. Yeah, nope, it had to be this card then. This is the bauble. Man, that's funny. There's two in a box. The other thing interesting is if you look, I'm noticing that there are some dings on these cards already, but it is what it is. So we got a bunch of commons here. Boop 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 boop. Our first foil here. Ironhide. And some rares. But really, I guess the conversation that I'm wanting to have is where to go next. Flesh and Blood is in a great position, I think, overall with how they're approaching, the current setup of the sets and the hype behind it. There's a foil mythic for you. That's pretty awesome. What do we got? Why is it? There we go. Dimensionals. And, oh wow, double mythic pack. Invert existence. Nice. I really hope that Flesh and Blood, again, continues down the path that they're going with the success of people enjoying the game. Not necessarily the collectors, not the investors, just the fact that the game has beautiful artwork. I think that still, even though I do not necessarily like this particular set, I don't know why I'm not drawn to this set as much as I probably should be, but I don't necessarily like this set. But the artwork's beautiful. I literally cannot deny that the artwork is beautiful. So that's awesome. For Everfest, I'm really hoping that they hit a home run. And with that, I think that they got some tricks up their sleeves. What that's going to be, whether that's this, slot that everyone is talking about, that's going to be some sort of, flashback slot, or I believe it's actually called the Carnival slot, but I don't know if it's going to be like a retro, capability of getting cards that are technically no longer in print anymore, or if it's going to be something just alternate art cards. I'm sure, everyone's speculated with all sorts of stuff at this point, so there's almost no reason to speculate any further. Just wait till it happens. It's coming. It's going to be there. I'm pretty positive that it's just going to be an interesting set. The fact that it is basically the replacement to Crucible War is going to be awesome, because I liked Crucible War. It was a little bit more variety. It wasn't the same rinse, wash, repeat in a set. There's your Endless Maw. Oh, Dread Scythe. Yeah, look at that. Banging hit. And I guess to just reset, I hope LSS becomes one of the top 4, or they always say Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and I really hope Flesh and Blood is up there. Oh, nice foil equipment. Regular equipment. And if they don't, well, I'm sure they gave it all they got. But I don't see how they really could fail. MetaZoo is another game that a lot of people are talking. But the thing with MetaZoo so far that I'm seeing is I've looked at the cards. I've bought a lot of singles just to try to see if maybe I can get behind the game. And it is an interesting looking game, but I think what it lacks, to me, at least what it lacks, is I have zero connection to any of it. There's, nothing that directly connects me to any of that game. Artwork-wise, it is not my style of artwork. So, everyone says they have a flavor, a body type, or whatever, my art style is not their current art style. They do not jive. They are not one and the same. Flesh and Blood's art style, I mean, this is shit that I would have on my wall. I would gladly put, photos of pretty much almost any card that I've seen up anywhere. The artwork here, to me, is one of the main draws. Obviously, the gameplay, I'm still new-ish to that because I really haven't played as many reps of gameplay as I've seen some people, play. But for me, I got to kind of pick one thing and stick to it. I can't be a jack of all trades. So for me, I'm going to pick, more often than not, I'm going to pick working on getting the shop together, working on stuff to sell, resell, understand what's going on, look at the different, avenues that I can approach. How can I be a value add? How can I get more people into the game? Because, again, I like the way the game looks. I've listened to all the different feedback from almost every YouTuber that's out there at this point. And I think that the community is definitely strong. Obviously, everybody wants to try to, make that quick money. That's really not a thing, I don't think. I don't see why everyone thinks that, 2021 was the world of quick money. And obviously, I'm sure for the, what do they call it, flip scalp, whatever, that's that's just the way everyone tried going. But it's really not that simple. I mean, case in point, for a small fish like myself, buying Pokemon right now, I was able to buy Pokemon, but my cost per unit was so much higher than what the current selling price is. Basically, without giving exact numbers, you are able to purchase on open market right now cheaper than I am buying directly from the distributor. And that was with me having spent a fairly large sum of money in my eyes. I'm sure I'm, like I said, to quote another famous YouTuber, I'm the sperm of the sperm whale. I am nothing compared to some of these other people that are spending their, big buku bucks. But for me, the amount of money we spent in distribution and what we got out of reselling the singles and the cards, awesome, good. I'm excited. But the price now is to a point where it's just not worth me trying because it's I'm losing. I just need to sit on the stuff. So right now I can't sell any of the sealed product because it's a loss. I literally would lose money to post it to sale, which you don't want to do. I mean, that's bad business. You gotta make a profit. Even if you like the games, you can't just go in and Luminaris expect that you're gonna not make profit. I mean, you have to. It's the whole point of being in business. Second crack bobble. Boom. I love this talisman. This is one of my favorite arts from this set. I don't know. I really like it. It's one of my go-tos. My piles are all jacked up. I keep putting things in wrong piles. But I don't even really know where I'm gonna keep talking on this video because I would really like to get to the point where I'm gonna begin dumping larger sums of money into this game and doing massive box openings. But in order to do that, I kind of have to pick my battles, and I'm not sure where picking that battle is going to end up. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's cute. I actually sold I had at Gen Con, we hit one of these as a cold foil, and I ended up getting rid of it because I traded it for some Pokemon that I was collecting. I was specifically collecting Gyarados, and that's what that was. So, wow, cool to hit one of those. That feels great. But I really hope that, you know, if we do start doing massive box openings, we're going to get quite a bit of awesome, you know, interaction with the community. We're going to keep building the community out because that's the only way this game's going to keep, you know, surviving. Tome of Divinity, nice. Couple that with hopefully new mechanics, new sets, new, you know, beautiful artwork, things like that. That's all you can hope for. It's one of those two. Alright, what do we got? Rare. Bunch of Comans. Ooh, nice. Foil Ironhide legs. My dog's staring at me like, what are you doing, dude? This is my chillax Christmas Eve pack therapy. Needed to just vent my head out. Really, I'll probably need to dub over the audio completely, to be honest with you, just because none of it really is going to make any sense. Suffice to say that I really think that the game is going to continue to be a success. I would like to support the game, and in order to do that, I know that I'm going to need to put a little bit more effort into some certain things. There's another Mythic. Man, this box is hot. So that is the last pack. What do we get? A couple of commons and Halo. Two of those. So there you go, folks. That's what we got. We hit our Phantasmal boot steps. Oh yeah, love it. See you later.